Cave Diggers, what's going on? What's happening? How you feeling? How you doing? How you living? Welcome to another episode of Running Back with your boy DEBOE. And of course, my homeboy CJ right here. We talk about the going-ons of the NFL, talking about the previous week, talk about the upcoming week, and we sprinkle a little bit of old school NFL, you know what I'm saying, for y'all at the very end. But with that being said, the regular season is in the books. We on to the second season of playoffs. CJ, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just ready to get these playoffs started.
Absolutely, man.
We're going to be playing next week.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, I can't believe it's the regular season is finally over with. I remember it was like week one, like yesterday. You know what I mean? But here we are. You know what I mean? Here we are, bro. Here we are. So with that being said, now keep in mind, Cave Diggers, a lot of these games we go over is kind of jaded because a lot of these teams weren't playing starters. You know what I'm talking about? So it really didn't mean shit. A lot of these games were, but some of them did mean a lot. You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, let's go right into it. On Saturday, we had the Steelers come to the Ravens without pretty much their whole entire starting unit of the Ravens sat down. You know what I mean? But still, even with that being said, the Steelers walked up in there, and they only won by one touchdown. And now, mind you, that's like with the Steelers. With the Ravens sitting down almost everybody. The Ravens still almost got the win, but the Steelers did get the win. Unfortunately, they suffered a loss with T.J. Watt going down, bro.
Yeah, it was just like, I didn't even, honestly, believe it or not, I didn't even watch this game.
Or
that's how much it was, how pointless it was. And the fact that Steelers fans are actually bragging about this game is crazy to me. But yeah, they beat us, with our third stringers out there, whatever. Mason Rudolph, 18 of 20 for 152 yards, 8.4 average, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. He did have a QB rating of 115 even. Najee Harris went off, 26 attempts, 112 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Johnson had 89 yards receiving and a touchdown. Tyler Huntley really struggled. It was bad weather, real bad weather. It was raining the whole game.
It was awful weather, bro. It was horrible weather.
Yeah, Huntley was used. He pretty much used that as an excuse on this horrid performance that he put forth. 15 to 28, 146 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 sacks. Gus Edwards only 48 yards rushing. And Isaiah Likely did get a touchdown, but it was just like that game was ugly, man. And then the Steelers potentially has lost T.J. Watt for a significant amount of time. So
right,
that was just dumb on their part. But then again, it's not dumb on their part because they was trying to get into the playoffs. But still, it's just like, damn, that's y'all main piece right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To lose him, that sucks. But it is what it is. The Steelers once again get another winning season under Mike Tomlin. And they make it to the playoffs, man. 3 teams out of the AFC North is in the playoffs.
And the main team we all thought was going to be one of the main ones is not in the playoffs.
Exactly, because Burrow can't stay healthy. But, I guess congratulations to the Steelers for beating the JV team and making it to the playoffs. I don't see them getting past. The Bills. I think they play the Bills next week.
Oh, yeah, they play the Bills, bro.
Yeah, the Bills going to beat the fuck out of the Steelers. Like, bad. It's going to be, I think it's going to be I think they're going to, like, curb stomp them. I think it's going to be real bad.
A very motivated Bills team at that, though.
Right. So, yeah.
A very motivated Bills team, man.
Yeah.
So, move right along, man. Let's go to the AFC. The AFC, basically, what this was the AFC South Championship game, man, where we had the Texans face off against the Colts in Indy. And basically, it's win or go home pretty much. Whoever won this game right here, you are in the playoffs. Whoever lost this game right here, you're on your way home. And C.J. Stroud and Texas went up in there. And the Colts did everything they could to win the game. A great performance by Jonathan Taylor. Unfortunately, the season comes to an end as the Houston Texans, under rookie head coach DeMeco Ryan, and rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud, and rookie linebacker Will Anderson Jr. come in there, and not only did they make the playoffs, they actually win the AFC South, man.
Yeah, it was the return of CJ Stroud, which was a big big plus for them. He made his presence known, and it goes to show you how important he is to that team. 20 of 26, 264, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked twice, 134.1 QB rating. Singletary had 63 yards rushing with a touchdown. And let me see, Collins and Beck got a touchdown too. Collins went off, 195 yards, 9 receptions, and a touchdown. His longest one was 75 yards. So, they was out there showing out. You know what I'm saying? And on the other side, Gardner Minshew-ish type of performance, 13 of 24, 141, no touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor did show up, 30 attempts, 188 yards and a touchdown. And that was it for the Colts, man. They tried their best, but the Texans are pretty good, man. They pretty good, and I'm hearing people talking about them possibly being a one and done. You never know, man.
I don't buy that at all, dog.
Yeah, nah, you go up in there.
They're building pieces to be an outstanding team.
Yeah.
Jack's building pieces, bro. It's not no fluke with the Texans and D'Amico Ryans and of course, look at the quarterback CJ Stroud. He's gonna be a face of the NFL soon.
Yeah, he's in for a big payday in the future. As long as he stays healthy, he seems like a good kid, positive kid. So shout out to the Texans, man. They in that thing. Balls. So
yes sir. Let's go and stay in AFC South, man. We're gonna stay in the AFC South. And the Jaguars go down to the Tennessee Titans. Face off against the Titans, man. A very ugly game. It was a close game, though. 28-20. Both teams. I can't believe I'm about to say this, though. Midway through the season, would you believe Jacksonville would not make the playoffs, though?
No, man, because it was a time where they were the hottest team in the NFL, but in the same time, I still feel like that was a fluke because
that whole thing that was there because they were in London and shit, yeah. Where the fuck they was at, yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole London stretch, and they was just chilling over there, and tired teams was traveling to them to play them. You know what I'm saying? And then the Ravens went over there and beat their ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I'm just like with the Jags, man. It's just like it is what it is, man. They let that opportunity to go to the playoffs pretty much slip through their fingers.
Which is one of the main reasons that they actually this is one of the few, I think, the only game where both head coaches got fired.
Yeah.
Both head coaches got the Jags coach got fired today, and Vrabel got fired yesterday. So
Yeah, Peterson. I mean, he's an okay coach. I remember, of course, he won the Super Bowl with Nick Folk back with Philly.
Mm-hmm.
But this wasn't for him. The Jags wasn't for him. So, and then Vrabel, that was a shot. I ain't gonna lie, that was a shot. I get it, but it was a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would think that they would look at the whole quarterback situation. Draining Tannehill for everything he had. Pause. Like, he really wasn't a franchise quarterback, really ever. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't really think he was ever a franchise quarterback for that team. I feel like they was just trying to ride him till the wheels fell off. Pause. So I thought they would try to give him another chance for getting him another good quarterback, but it is what it is. There's some coaching vacancies now, and we're gonna see what happens. But as far as the stats go, Trevor Lawrence, 29 of 43, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Travis Etienne has 57 yards rushing on 16 attempts. And Calvin Ridley went off. He had 6 receptions for 106 yards. Evan Ingram had a touchdown too with 79 yards. So, but on the other side, man, Derrick Henry, King Henry, he went out with a bang. 19.
Yeah, what they're saying, actually saying that will be the last game he plays for the Titans, bro.
Yeah, but he's not gonna have a problem getting a job.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I kind of wish we were hurting that running back, so we could.
You guys are low that running back, dog.
Yeah, we definitely don't need no.
That's
running
the last thing y'all need.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely don't need no running back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, we just signed Dalvin Cook too.
Right.
So, but yeah, man. You know, Titans didn't even nearly need that game. They can't get in the playoffs. They couldn't get into the playoffs. They just went out. They wanted. I mean, it's good to end on a high notes with a 6-11 season. It's good to end like that. So it's good to see them get the win. I'm not a Jags fan. I don't like the Jags at all. Never liked the Jags ever.
Why not?
Never been a fan of the Jags ever in my life.
Why not?
Not even really a fan, but I never really cared for them at all. Even back when what's my man name? Running back in the day.
Fred Taylor?
No, not Fred Taylor. The one that came after him.
Oh, you talking about goddamn? I know you talking about, dog. My mind blanking out too, old boy, dog. Shit.
Called him M something. I can't remember.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, Maurice Jones-Drew. Yeah, I used to like watching him play. But other than that, man, I really never cared for the Jags. But anyway, yeah, the Jags is out, Titans is out, and so is their coaches. So it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumble.
Yeah. Absolutely, dog. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and go up to the NFC North, where the Minnesota Vikings went to Detroit. And Detroit, a very pissed off Detroit team because, like I said, man, Dan Campbell and the boys, they got screwed from the officials from that Cowboys game.
Yeah.
And they decided to take it out on the Vikings. Those poor Vikings. They took it out on them, man. And they went ahead and did their thing, dog. Detroit. The NFC North winners won 30-20 on a strong performance with the from the offense itself, actually, dog.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this team, the Vikings, Nick Mullins is not a bad quarterback at all. I mean, he puts up numbers, but he just got to stop. He got to stop with this dumb shit he be doing with those, because all of his interceptions just look bad. You know,
horrible, dog. Yeah, horrible.
He's due for about one. He's due on average of about 2 interceptions a game. You know what I'm saying? He was sacked 4 times, but he was 30 or 44 for 396 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he be definitely, throwing that ball pretty well. Pause. Like Chandler with 69 yards rushing, but Jefferson, man, 12 targets, 192 yards and a touchdown. I mean, I pray he don't go down the same road as we've seen so many other talented receivers go down.
Yeah, like most notably Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson, yeah.
Just wasted talent on a bad team. You know what I'm saying? But, next year is a new year. I'm sure Kirk Cousins will be back. Hopefully he'll stay healthy, and they still love him. So we'll see what happens. But Mullins, I don't know, man. We're gonna see what happens with him too, because if he continue to sling that rock the way he been slinging it, like he gonna be in for a starting job somewhere. But on the other side, the Lions, the NFC North champions, Jared Goff, 23 or 32, 320, 2 touchdowns, had a great QB rating of 124.5. Mars St. Brown went off, 7 receptions, 144 yards and a touchdown. Montgomery and Gibbs had a touchdown rushing, and Laporta had a touchdown receiving. So the Lions showed up and showed out, man. And they said we the NFC North champions. We got pissed. We was pissed from last week, and we're gonna take it out on y'all. So here, y'all take this ass whipping.
And they did it, goddamn.
Yeah, they
whooped them boys' ass.
They really did. It was pretty bad.
So they handled that. Like I said, Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. Outstanding season. Can't wait to see what they do in the playoffs. We're going to talk about in a little bit. Let's head down to the AFC South. And, let me ask you a question right quick, dog. Who's your biggest rivals? The Steelers, right?
Yep.
the Steelers blew y'all out 48-17, how would you feel, man?
I'll be pissed.
Okay. So my Atlanta Falcons went down to the Bayou. The face-off against the Saints on the last game of the season. Believe it or not, had they won this game, they could have won the actual NFC South, but it didn't work out that way because the Buccaneers beat the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons went down there, got their asses stomped, 48-17, which led to the firing at midnight of Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith, good riddance to you. Bye. Thank you. You go and never come back. Because my thing is this, and we also saw the last of Desmond Ridder as a quarterback get the hell on. We done with it. So this season that couldn't end fast enough, man. The Falcons season, dog, was like a damn Band-Aid that's being peeled off of you real slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's how our season was, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. Falcons finished at 7-10. Saints ended at 9-8. And I got one more thing to say about that. Before I do that, man, go ahead with the stats, bro.
Yeah, with the it's crazy. It's really sad that our last memory of Arthur Smith as a coach is him cussing the head coach of the Saints out because
he went in on his ass, dog. Paul.
I mean, yeah, excuse me for doing what we supposed to do, scoring. And I mean, you don't want me to score, stop me.
Well, you saw what happened, right?
What?
You know circumstances?
No, I just
no.
know.
You do. That's what I'm saying. The Saints were in victory formation. They had Jameson there. They was at the 2-yard line. They were in victory formation, about to take a knee in the game. They didn't end the game. They were in victory formation. They decided to run one more play in victory formation up the middle, with the defense not even prepared for it. And Jamal Williams scored a touchdown. That's what Art Smith was pissed off about.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, they were in victory formation, dog.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
So defense is like, okay, game about to end. Nope, they ran the man. That's why you saw Art Smith go to fuck off that dude, dog.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is what it is, man. I mean, Arthur Smith wasn't a good coach anyway, so
not at all.
He deserved anyway. So anyway, on to the stats. Derek Carr, 22 of 28, 264, 4 touchdowns, 145.5 QB rating.
Okay.
He had a great day. Nothing really jumps off the page as far as the Saints supporting cast goes. Miller had 73 yards and a touchdown. Williams with that garbage time bullshit touchdown. He got one. And the receivers, I mean, Derek Carr was there definitely sharing the wealth because he would look like Oprah out there giving out touchdowns. So
yeah, you get a touchdown.
Right.
Yeah.
So and on the other side, Desmond Ridder, 22 of 30, 291, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 111.9 QB rating. Woodside came in and threw a couple, 27 yards, and an interception. Damn, bro, you threw the ball 3 or 4 times and you threw an interception. That's crazy. But nothing off the page except for Robinson, Bijan.
Bijan.
Yeah, he went off. He had 7 for 103 and a touchdown. But yeah, man, it's rebuild mode. But the Falcons been in rebuild mode way back to even when Matt Ryan was still with them. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree. No, I totally guess what I'm saying, dog. Is dog. I don't think I understand my frustration level, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, 3 straight years we were 7-10.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, we were sorry as hell.
Yep.
My frustration level with this team is like on the charts, dog.
Yeah. Hell, I mean, if you really think about it, the Falcons ain't been good since they lost in the Super Bowl to Tom Brady. After that, it's like their pride.
Yeah, it just spiraled down. Yeah,
everything just went out of control, down. Yeah. And to be a Falcons fan sitting back watching that Super Bowl.
Watching this shit every week, nigga.
Oh my God. I'm talking about that Super Bowl back to 28-3.
Oh hell, dog. Man, dude.
I got just like Billy Cundiff missing that kick against them. That haunts me to this day. Or Lee Evans with the drop. That haunts me to this day. You know what I'm saying? So every fan got that one moment that haunts them, and I'm sure that's what haunts y'all. That's crazy. And then to have it happen at the hands of the GOAT, it's just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Totally off topic, dog. You start talking about these plays, man. Let me ask you a question real quick, and then we'll move on real quick. What was your reaction when Joe Flacco stepped back and threw that touchdown in the playoffs against Denver with like 30 seconds ago? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Miracle. Yeah, man. I was right there. I was standing up. I was sitting down in the first quarter. I was standing up from the second.
Right, because I never asked the reaction from a Baltimore fan.
Yeah, I was standing up at the second half of the second quarter. I was standing up, and then from the third to the fourth, I was standing up the whole time. I was in front of my TV like this, and to see them go back and forth like that, and then before Flacco threw that bomb to Jacoby Jones, us as fans, we really didn't know what the hell was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But he threw that thing up there. Champ Bailey was getting burned that whole game anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for them to put him on Jacoby Jones, who had burners back then, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we went through Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Colin Kaepernick in that postseason. Amazing. Joe Flacco was 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, as a Ravens fan, to sit back and watch that, and then for it to be Ray Lewis last year, for him to go out the way he did, just like Peyton did, it was just magical, bro. It was a magical time, bro. Man, that's why they call him January Joe. And they hoping that he still got some of that magic with the Browns, but I doubt it. Very much.
We'll find out. We definitely will find out, man. We definitely will find out, dog. So let's go ahead and go to the AFC East, man, where the finale of the Jets versus the Patriots at the Patriots in the Bill Belichick era. As we all know, Bill Belichick has he's basically a free agent now. He let the organization today. You know what I mean? And his worst season, but what can you do with a roster like that? They actually lost the game to the Jets 17-3. Now the question is, two questions, man. What are the Patriots going to do moving forward to find a head coach? You know what I mean? And where will Bill Belichick go? That's another question, dog. Nonetheless, they last game of the season, the Jets go out on a winning note, 17-3.
Yeah, man. It was one of those. It joins the pot with we had a lot of boring ass games this season.
We had a ton of them, bro.
And this was definitely one of them. I mean, the Jets won this game 17-3. Here's Trevor Siemian's stat line. 8 of 20, 70 yards. That's it. Now, Hall was the reason that they really really even had any kind of juice anyway. But the man ran the ball 37 times, 178 yards and a touchdown. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, Breece Hall was the reason they actually won that game. Simeon is trash. Jets got some explaining to do, and they gotta do it fast because Salah is hanging on by a thread. You know what I'm saying? So, and on the other side, the Patriots, Zappy, 12 of 30, 88 yards. Neither quarterback hit triple digits as far as passing yards goes.
It's crazy.
Zappy was sacked 7 times, and I haven't forgotten. Actually, our next episode, I'm going to do it. Pause. I'm going to tally up every single sack from every single team, or every sack that was recorded this season, and add it all up.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna give that next episode. But yeah, that was it as far as that game goes. There was nothing else. Ezekiel Elliott, I mean, he had 54 yards, but I mean, his career is over.
That's my next question. You think his career's over, bro?
Yeah, his career is over. His career been over. That little stint he had with the eating cereal and all that shit, like, nah, bro, that shit is long gone. You know what I'm saying? the Cowboys moved on without him and are doing pretty well without him. So yeah, but yeah, that was one of them, man. But shout outs to Bill Belichick, man. You know, when you think about, it's crazy to think that in the same week that the greatest NFL coach of all time steps down as the coach of the Patriots, and arguably the greatest coach of all time, Nick Saban, retires in the same fucking week.
Back-to-back days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who would have thought that, dog?
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's been a crazy week for football. Like, it's been one of those. But we about to see a lot of specials for both of these dudes. But it's messed up because they, you know, Nick Saban retires, Belichick steps back, and you know, these two legendary names. It's messed up because they are overshadowing Pete Carroll, who also stepped down. You know what I'm saying? It was just like when Michael Jackson passed away, Farrah Fawcett passed away too.
The same day, yeah, the same damn day.
Nobody cared about Farrah Fawcett. It was Michael Jackson. You know,
dog.
But yeah, man, you know, it is what it is.
You're right. No, you're right. Because she passed away, and like she had her spot for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that was it.
And then Mike broke the internet, nigga.
Yeah, he broke the world, like the whole planet, you know. But shout outs to Bill Belichick, man, on a legendary career. I mean, I don't know. I personally feel like he needs to go sit his old ass down somewhere, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up a head coach somewhere else, because it's about to be a lot of vacancies. So, but yeah, that's it. You know, one of these teams are playoff ready or playoff eligible, so both of these teams are going home. So, right.
Yeah. So let's go ahead, man. Go to the NFC South, dog, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went to the Carolina Panthers, and if you're looking for scoring, you didn't get it.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So good news, bad news. This game right here, man. The good news for the Buccaneers is that, well, the bad news is they didn't score shit. They only scored 9 points. But the good news is they are officially the NFC South champs, and they will be hosting the Eagles. But like I said, dog, this game right here, man, I'm looking at stats right now. And my question is, what stats?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro. Honestly, I mean, to know that Baker was on the field and this is what we got is crazy. But you can't go into the playoffs like this. I know they better have had a great week of practice. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a feeling they're going to be facing a very pissed off Philadelphia team. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been looking like ass the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, they lost 4 of the last 5 games.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no stats, man. It's really I'm not even going to even read this bullshit. I mean, and then the Panthers, I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to them, I don't know. I'm excited. I've never been more excited for an off season in my life to see what these teams do to, rebuild mode, and to see who gonna fill Bill Belichick's shoes, and who gonna fill Nick Saban's shoes, and who gonna fill Pete Carroll's shoes. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait.
Look at.
And Arthur Smith, who gonna step in as the Falcons coach?
Yeah. But that Pete Carroll one, man, that one got me, man. I'm a big time Pete Carroll fan.
Yeah, man, I always loved Pete Carroll. Even back when he was coaching in college, you know. Right. I used to I used to follow him back then because his energy and his love for the game and his love for his team and his players. You could tell that they all loved and they played for him, you know, or the passion. He got emotional up on a podium when he was giving his speech, his farewell. And man, Pete Carroll was that dude, man. Only riff that I got with him is in the Super Bowl when he instead of giving the ball to Marshawn, they want to
get all cute and cost him the game.
Eddie and pass the ball, and Malcolm fucking intercepted it, and that was it. Just seeing Richard Sherman's reaction, bro. That was the way Richard Sherman reacted. that's how every Seattle Seahawks fan reacted. Their heart got ripped out of their chest. You know what I'm saying? And Pete Carroll, I just remember him saying, "Oh no," and he threw his head on the ground like, "No, bro, that's your fault.
Yeah,
you did that." You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting off season, man, and I'm looking forward to it to see what how these vacancies get filled. But yeah, the Bucks are NFC South champs, and they will be facing those pesky Eagles in Philadelphia on Monday night. And I'm actually
no. They're down Tampa.
I mean, no, that's right. Yeah, they're in Tampa. That's right, because Dallas won the NFC North.
NFC East, yeah.
I mean, East. So yeah, my fault. My apologies. But yeah, so yeah, they're going down south, man. And this is a very winnable game for the Bucks, man. Very winnable game at home. You know, they got an awesome quarterback. He going to do better than he did this week on final week. But Baker has shown spark to show that he can really lead this team to victory. And I think it's going to be a great game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think all of these games are going to be good, except the Steelers game. I really think the Steelers are going to get their asses handed to them.
Right.
You know? But yeah, man, that's all I got for that one. There's really not much to say about that.
Got you, dog. Got you, man. Let's go ahead and go to the AFC North, man, where the Cleveland Browns went down to the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the same situation as other teams. Whoever already knew they was going to be in the playoffs, they sat down Flacco for Driscoll, the quarterback Driscoll. So they went down there to Cincinnati, and they lost, man. 30. Let's see what score was. Looks like it was 31 to 14. But like I said, we have the second stringers playing for the Cleveland Browns, justifiably so. And the Browns are going to the playoffs on a losing note. But again, they sat everybody down, and it looked like it was a high scoring game. You know what I mean? So, but it wasn't nothing. I mean, like I said, like I said, the Browns they set everybody down pretty much. You know what I mean? So, but
yeah, it was just one of those. It was just like our game. You know, the Steelers and the Ravens. You know, Browns really didn't play anybody really. Really wasn't no big names out there, and you can't really blame them for that. They're getting ready for the playoffs. So, but just for shits and giggles. Driscoll, 13 of 26, 166, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks, 63.9 QB rating. Running back Strong had 65 yards. And Bell, the wide receiver, had 68 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the other side, Browning, 18 of 24, 156. He threw 3 touchdowns against a second string defense. You know, it is what it is. Mixon went off too, as he should have. 111 yards on 14 attempts, 1 touchdown, and that was it. I mean, really, nobody else really. I mean, Jamar Chase only had 19 yards on 4 receptions. So, the Bengals is out, Browns is in, and we're gonna see what they do, man. We're gonna see what the Browns do. You know what I'm saying?
Jake Browning. Do you think with the performance, because let's keep it real, when Joe Cool came out, I thought they were fucked. Jake Brown added a spark to that offense. That was phenomenal. Do you think he's going to remain with the Bengals, or you think people are going to try to sign him to be next starting quarterback?
No, I don't think he's starting quarterback material just yet. But I do believe that he has potential to be a starting quarterback in the future. But the way the NFL is these days, man, you just never know, man. They'll throw anybody on the starting position. And I mean, in the starting position for a team. You know, it's fucked my head up to know that A.J. McCarron is actually the backup for the Bengals. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dog, he is. Yeah, that's great.
You know, just to think about I remember that name. He went to Alabama, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah,
McCarron. I remember all that hype around him, and his career went to shit. But
you ain't lying, dude.
But yeah, man, you know, the Bengals won, but you know, they won because they were supposed to win at home against a second, third string Browns team. You know, it would have been totally different if the Browns needed that game and Flacco and them was playing, but they wasn't. So yeah.
All right, that's cool. Let's go ahead and go to Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field, where the Chicago Bears went up there. They faced off against the Green Bay Packers, and Packers needed to win this game to make it to the playoffs. the Packers lost 4 straight games like midway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way in the world no one thought they were going to make the playoffs.
Yep.
Jordan Love, for the past 5 weeks, has been the hottest quarterback in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he did his thing, producing and leading the Packers to a win 17-9 up in Lambeau, bro.
Yeah, I was on the Jordan Love train, pause, earlier this year for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then he just went to shit. But, obviously I was on that train because I saw potential, and he's definitely showing that potential. And he showed it at the right time, too. You know what I'm saying? The Packers did win that game. That was a exciting game because it was in Lambeau Field, and that crowd was rocking.
Absolutely, hell yeah.
The Lambeau leaps were legendary, and all of that. But Jordan Love, 27-32, 316, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 126.6 QB rating. Aaron Jones went off with 22 attempts on 111 yards. And Wicks, the receiver, had 2 touchdowns. Reed has 112 yards. He was throwing the ball 4 times. He caught it 4 times for 112, but he didn't have no touchdowns. Wicks got the 2 touchdowns that they got, and then they had a field goal too. On the other side, Justin Fields, 11 of 16, 148, no touchdowns, 5 sacks, 97.9. There's something there, something wrong. I don't think he's fully healthy. It's not like Justin Fields to be getting sacked that many times, because there was a time where Justin Fields had actually outran Lamar Jackson in a season.
Right.
And so, but yeah, man, Lamar was hurt too, but at the same time, still, the dude, he was exciting to watch. Not so much this year. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Bears do this season too, and this off season, and what direction are they going to move when it comes to Fields? Like, are they going to stick with Fields?
That's the question, bro. My thing is, if they stick with him, they need to bring somebody in to develop him. Yes, because right now he's just raw talent. He ain't doing everything he's doing is just raw talent. He's running around the field. Yeah,
that's it, and running for his life, because that offensive line is ass. You know what I'm saying? He got sacked 5 times. You know what I'm gonna do? A matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is, not only am I going to tally up every single sack and put it into one big number, I'm going to tally up. I want to tally up every single quarterback sack, like the top 10 most sacked quarterbacks. I want to see how many times they were sacked for the whole season, and I'm sure that number is going to be insane. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that.
Hell yeah.
And so when I'm sitting around, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man, thinking about cold, man. You think about Lambeau Field, but that damn Kansas City game this weekend is supposed to be 0 at kickoff.
They said the wind chill is gonna be -30.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, crazy cold. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see that one and see how that one turn out. But as people saying, man, we about to talk about the Chiefs. I'll save it for the Chiefs.
Okay, fair enough. Man, let's go ahead and go down to Big D, the Dallas, Texas, man. Jerry World, you know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Were they no, what were they at? They were in Washington.
No, they were in Landover.
Oh, okay, so they're in Washington. My bad, they're in Washington. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they went there, and the Commanders play all their starters. Let's say that. They play the starters. The Cowboys play all their starters. And the Cowboys went up there, like the Commanders said something about their mama, dog. They stomped them boys 38-10, man. By the way, going back to that Bears game, the Chicago Bears do hold the number 1 pick next year in the NFL draft. So let's see if they can do something to help out the Fields. But yeah, 38-10, bro. And Dak held his business.
We gonna see what the fuck is up if the Bears pick a quarterback. I'll tell you that much. That's gonna answer our question right there.
Yeah, that's everything we need to know, bro.
Then we know what's up. But if their first pick is a wide receiver or defensive end or offensive lineman or something, then okay, yeah, we know what's up. So yeah, I can't wait to see what that first pick is. But yeah, yeah, Prescott and the gang went down there, man, or went up there and beat the fuck out of the. Oh, that's another one. Ron Rivera too. He out of there.
He's gone. Yeah, I saw it coming, dog. I mean, he was a dead man walking when they traded away Sweat and Young and the whole defense. I mean, come on.
I mean, you know, yeah, it's so many vacancies right now, man, and it's gonna be crazy to see how they handle these. You know, they already on our heels trying to get our. We just first year we just got Munkin. Now they trying to steal him. And our defensive coordinator McDonald, they want to interview a couple teams want to interview him. That shit
as a head coach.
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow, yeah.
I hate that shit, bro, and it always happen with the Ravens, bro. Always, bro. Whenever we get good, assistant coaches, they always end up leaving, bro. Every single time.
I just thought about something. I thought it was something real interesting. You know, when a new head coach comes in, they bring the whole staff in.
Yeah.
Right? So let me ask this question before you go over the stats. What's going to happen to Eric Bieniemy?
I don't think Eric Bieniemy got nothing to worry about, bro, because he could very well become a head coach of one of these teams without a coach. I mean, hell, the Commanders won, being that he already there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really think Bieniemy got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? At all. Okay. I mean, even if the Commanders let him walk with Rivera, he gonna be somebody coach. He definitely is. He deserves it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he had much to work with in Washington anyway. But I feel like that was his motive anyway. Why of all teams, you left Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid to go to Ron Rivera and Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Like exactly. But anyway, Dak Prescott, my man. I mean, they could say what they want to say about this dude, man, but dude be balling. 31-36. I get it. It was against the Commanders, but we can't take nothing away from the Cowboys, man. Them boys was balling this year. 31-36, 279 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think Dak leads the league in like three quarterback categories, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 124.4 QB rating. Tony Pollard. Now that's one that I wouldn't be surprised if they move on from Pollard after this season. He's been having a lot of troubles finding the end zone.
Yeah. He was a huge disappointment this season, bro.
Yeah. 17 attempts, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. And then CD Lamb, 13 targets, 13 receptions. Caught every single one of them. 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. That dude is insane. He is really, really, really good. You know, when it comes to those top receivers, him, AJ Brown, who else? Him, AJ Brown. What's my man? DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
You know, those top dudes like that, DeAndre Hopkins, all them top dudes like that, man. That dude is good, man. CeeDee Lamb he's insanely good.
Absolutely, yeah.
And on the other side, Washington Commanders, Sam Howell, 19-27, 153, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks. That was it. And, I mean, leading rusher had 25 yards. McLaurin, you get him a good quarterback, bro. He's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Gonna be a problem. I mean, he was thrown at him 8 times. He caught 6 for 56. So I don't think he got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But get them a quarterback and a good coach. They're gonna be all right.
Okay. All right. So we should see what happens. I'm like I said, I'm real interested to see whoever coach they bring in, what that coach decides to do with Eric Bieniemy, bro.
Tell you, man, this is probably one of the most anticipated off seasons we've had in a long time. Because I can't wait. I mean, with Bill Belichick gone, like
just out there, yeah.
Come on, bro. Like that's crazy. Like that's 20 seasons. This man has been at the helm. So yeah, that's crazy. I can't wait to see who fill them shoes.
It's gonna be interesting, bro. Like you said, very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and head to the desert, man. Let's go to Sin City. Let's go ahead and go to Las Vegas, man, where the Denver Broncos visited the Las Vegas Raiders. A surge Las Vegas Raiders, but unfortunately, it's a little bit too late for them. Definitely buying what Antonio Pierce did for that team. Hopefully, the whole interim tag will be taken off. He'll be the permanent head coach. Nonetheless, though, the Denver Broncos and the new quarterback, Stidham, came in there and they got drugged, man, 27-14 on the last game of the season. It's gonna be very interesting. Another interesting team, man. I'm gonna keep my eye on to see what happens, man. Again with the Denver Broncos, dog. Let's see what they do as far as this whole quarterback situation is concerned, bro.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. I mean, they pretty much saying that they're going to pretty much because they want him to forfeit that $30 million that he's due. And if he doesn't forfeit that $30 million, then they could give him problems with trying to find another team. So they just being assholes right now. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. What it is that that's not the team that Russell Wilson should have went to.
Right.
That's John Elway being John Elway since he became the GM of that team. All he done, all Elway has done as a GM of the Broncos is sign big name quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it benefited him with Peyton because he got a Super Bowl out of that. But I mean, just think about it. Ever since he became GM, it ain't been nothing but big name quarterbacks that's been at the helm. So he thought it was gonna be another one with Russell Wilson, and it didn't work out. So, but yeah, Stidham came in with 20 of 34, 272, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked 5 times. And that was pretty much it for the Broncos. Nobody else really jumped off the page. O'Connell on the other side, 20 of 31, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks. White went off, though. He went off 112 yards on 25 attempts rushing. And that was pretty much it for them as well. Defense really helped them out their game, too. But, Pierce, he definitely deserves. I mean, Charles Davis would be a fool not to give him a chance because they're definitely buying into what he's selling. He's definitely head coach material, and and not to make it black and white, but it would be great to see another black head coach. It's not like we get a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So
he Antonio Pierce fits. Pause. Because like you saw like all the post game things that he had going on in that locker room, and the players love him.
Yeah, they do.
Especially Adams.
Yeah.
Loves that dude, man.
Yeah. So I mean, O'Connell's not the answer.
No, hell.
He's not the answer.
No.
So Jimmy G damn sure ain't the answer. So if they can get them a good quarterback, man, they're gonna be just fine. If they bring Pierce back as the head coach, get them a quarterback, cross their T's, dot their I's. And with that fan base and that stadium, they're gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a big problem. So it's gonna be exciting to see what the Raiders got planned for us this offseason too.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we'll see what happens with that. But I like again, my main focus right now, one of the main things I'm looking at is see what the Broncos are going to do, bro.
Yeah, that's
gonna be real. So this was this whole Russell Wilson thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Sean Payton does not want Russell Wilson there.
No, he don't like him. He don't feel like Russell got his head in the game. Russell to worry about his wife and his kids and all that. I don't think he don't think his head is in the game. I don't think that's a good. I never thought that was a good system for him. So,
right.
I think he put time there.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man.
He will not have a problem getting another job.
Oh hell no!
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, hell no.
Could you see Russell Wilson on with the Raiders?
That'd be something.
That would be something. If he get over and buy into what Pierce is selling, and the team get behind him, and you might see it. That would be one of them comeback stories of the year. I agree. Off season, bro.
But like you said best couple minutes ago, man. This is gonna be one of the craziest off seasons we've seen in a minute, dog. You know what I mean? So big time. Let's go ahead and go to the NFC East, man. Let's go to the Meadowlands, where the Eagles went up to the New York Giants to face off against the Giants. And the Giants, dog, they did their thing, man. They were playing like someone pissed their asses off. And they put it on the Philadelphia Eagles 27-10. You know what I'm talking about? I do believe that Jalen Hurts got injured this game right here. Nonetheless, though, the Giants did their thing and just totally dismantled the New York Giants, man. 27. I'm sorry, the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. 27-10.
I mean, honestly,
they're limited. They're going limited to the playoffs, man.
They limping. They definitely limping. But let's not get it twisted. Before Jalen Hurts hurt his finger, they were still getting their asses handed to them.
Correct.
So I don't know. I know because, like I said, it's when you're a losing team and you've been pretty much losing the whole season and you really haven't had any highlight moments. The best time to go out. I mean, the best highlight you can have is to go out with a win. You know, the last game of the season in front of your home crowd. You know, give them some hope. You know, give them a reason to smile. And they definitely gave them a reason to smile. And it's not like they don't have a decent quarterback already. I mean, fuck DeVito. That whole DeVito shit. I thought
that was marketing.
That shit was a fucking joke anyway. I always thought that was a joke. But Tyrod Taylor, man, all he do is I can't say all he does is win, but he always put his all on the field. Every single time he steps on the field for whatever team.
Oh man, Tyrod, you said it best. Tyrod goes on that field and he act like he playing for his life, dog.
I'm telling you, man.
And he gives a fuck. He gives a fuck.
He loves the game. He's a smart quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He makes some mistakes. You know, that's why he's a backup. But Tyrod is good, man. I always liked watching him play ball. You know, he's been around for a long time. He knows the game. You know, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback. You know, but that's another one with DEBOE and all, and with another story that we forgot to mention as well is they're going to be looking for a defensive coordinator because
did they fire Wink Martindale?
Yeah, well, actually, he quit. They ain't even fire him. Did you
hear what happened in the office?
Yeah, I heard he cussed
DEBOE out. Yeah,
because what it sounded like happening is DEBOE can't fire Wink, but he can fire his assistant. So he fired two of Wink's defensive assistants, and Wink cussed his ass out. And then Wink said, "Fuck you and this job," and just left. You know what I'm saying? So, they're gonna be looking for a defensive squad at coach. You know, so and the quarterback. I mean, unless they're gonna stick with Taylor, which I doubt.
No, they will stick with Daniel Jones, bro.
Oh, that's right, Jones. I forgot all about him.
Right.
He's trash. But whatever. I mean, I don't give a fuck about no Giants anyway. I never have. But I do like Saquon Barkley. But you know, he showed up a little bit. 18 attempts, 46 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty much it. Tyrod did go off 23 of 32, 297, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, a 98 even QB rating. And Marcus Mariota stepped in for Jalen Hurts after he went down with a very bad middle finger injury. I mean, that thing looked nasty the way it was. No finger should have been like that in that manner. Pause. I don't even know if that's pause necessary, but it just seemed.
Yeah.
But Jalen Hurts 7 of 16, 55 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, 26.8 QB rating. Jalen Hurts, Marcus Mariota, 13 of 20, 148, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 3 sacks, the 82.9 QB rating. That was the time where Marcus Mariota was one of the talks of the town.
Yeah, he was number 2 pick in the draft. And
right.
When he went now and the first 2 years he was in Tennessee, his running ability, throwing ability, you thought he would be the next big thing, and it just hasn't developed, bro.
It never happened. Another wasted talent, you know, gone down the drain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Watkins had 93 yards receiving. Gainwell had 62 yards rushing. I mean, but touchdowns was far none. Watkins was the only one that got a touchdown with that 10 points. So, yeah, but the Eagles limping in against a very motivated Bucs team. down in Florida, the Bucks could very much. They have very capable of running the Eagles up out of Florida with their tails wagging in between their legs. So we'll see.
Let me ask you this question though, man.
Hey, Joni.
Hey, Joni, how you doing? Thanks for coming
by the way.
What you say?
We building over here too.
Oh yeah, we building. What's up, boy? I appreciate you coming by. Let me ask you this question right quick, dog. If the Eagles don't make the playoffs, is Sirianni still gonna be there next year?
If the who?
If the Eagles don't make the playoffs
next year,
this year, if the Buccaneers beat the Eagles, will Sirianni, the head coach, be there next year?
So you saying if they lose in the first round, would Sirianni be there?
Will they fire the head coach?
No, I don't think so. I don't see that happening. I mean, the Eagles have been one of the highlights of the NFL the last 2 seasons since Jalen Hurts stepped in. I just don't see them just doing that. I don't see them. And I hate to say it, bro. I say that I feel like the Bucks can win this game, but I really don't think the Bucks going to win this game. I really think the Eagles going to go down there and win this game. They got something to prove, and this is the best time to do it. Now, I know that sounds crazy coming from me because, Baker Mayfield, that's my guy, but I don't know, man. Something telling me that the Eagles about to go down there and win this game, and they might do it handily. So, but we're going to see. But, no, I don't see Sirianni going nowhere.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens, though, but it's going to be a great game. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Moving right along, man. Let's go ahead and go back to the NFC West, where the Seahawks went down to the Arizona Cardinals, and it was a closer game than anybody expected. At a point, the Cardinals were up by they were about to beat them, but like a minute left, or 2 minutes left. But the offense drove downfield, 21-10 for the last game for both teams. And as we both know, after that game, a couple days afterwards, Pete Carroll is no longer the head coach. He's still with them on like a advisory role. But 21-20 for the Arizona Cardinals, for the Seattle Seahawks, I'm sorry. And the Cardinals, man, their record they go out this season, what is it? 4-13. Wow.
I don't know when it comes to the Cardinals.
Is Kyler coming back?
Yeah, he'll be back. I think Kyler will be back. I don't know, man. I mean, he came up limping a couple times throughout that game. But shout outs to Geno Smith on that last drive.
Yeah.
And that was a masterful drive. Geno Smith is another one, just like Tyrod Taylor, man. Put us all on the field. When it come down to it. He had some ugly games too, but still. Shout outs to Geno Smith. But Geno Smith, 16-28, 189, 2 touchdowns. 101.6 QB rating. Walker was 78 yards rushing on 17 attempts. Tyler Lockett, 2 receptions for 71 yards. DJ Metcalf, 1 for 10. So, I mean, him and Geno don't always be on the same page, but it is what it is. Kyler Murray, 22-30, 262, 1 touchdown. I mean, just mediocre, man. But the talk of this game, of course, was James Conner. He went the fuck off.
He went in. Pause. He did,
Pause. 27 attempts, 150 yards, 1 touchdown. He was running for his life. You know what I'm saying? And they was just trying to go out, on a high note too, man. That was an exciting game. Division rivals, 2 teams that don't really care for each other, but Seahawks said, I think the Seahawks knew Pete was going to step down, and we got to win this game for coach. I don't give a fuck. We won it by 1 point, and that's what they won it by. So, shout outs to Pete Carroll, man, on a legendary career as a coach. A lot of big moments. I mean, he a Super Bowl winning coach. He did win one of them things. So, Pete Carroll definitely will be with that, having that. He'll wear that yellow jacket one day.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. So let me ask you this question, man. Like this, well, it's more of a statement than a question, dog. Because we're about to go over this game right here, the Rams at the 49ers. This has to be the first time this has happened. That game we went over, the Seahawks at the Cardinals, NFC West, right? The next game we about to talk about right now is the Rams at the 49ers, NFC West. Both scores were 21-10. I think it had to be the first time ever in NFL history that two games happened in the same division with the same score.
On the last game of the season.
On the last game of the season.
Yeah, that was pretty strange, man, when I saw that watching Red Zone. You know, I think Scott Hansen said something about it too, I believe. But yeah, man, 21-20 was the final score of this one as well. And it was the away team winning the game.
How about that?
So Carson Wentz stepped in as the starting quarterback for the Rams, 17-24, 163, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also ran for 56 yards and a touchdown, which is insane because, I mean, we don't know Carson Wentz to really run like that, even back with his Philly days.
Right.
But that was it for them as far as their stats go. And on the other side, 49ers.
Whoa. Before you go on, man, shout out to Puka Nacua, man. He set the rookie record, NFL all-time rookie record for most catches, most yards by a rookie receiver, bro.
Yeah, he's insane, bro. He's absolutely insane. It's gonna be interesting to see who they're gonna give this rookie of the year to, though. You know, but we gonna.
They always give it to a quarterback, dog.
I think Stroud gonna get it too, but I mean, Puka, they should have off. I mean, they got off. Do they have offensive rookie of the year?
They got offense and defensive.
Okay, so he'll at least win that. He'll win that offensive rookie of the year.
Okay.
But rookie of the year definitely go to CJ Stroud. Just because he's the quarterback. But I mean, we can't really take nothing away from him. He had an extraordinary year too, even with him being down for a couple weeks.
And they're both still in the playoffs.
They were both in the playoffs. On the other side, Sam Darnold stepped in to play for the Brock Purdy-less 49ers. Understandably so. 16-26, 189, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. And that's pretty much it for them as well. So it was points scored, but it was like a gumbo pot for everybody. Everybody was pitching in and doing something. You know, Sam Darnold even ran the ball 7 times. So for 19 yards and a touchdown. So there you go. 2 backup quarterbacks running the ball and rushing for a touchdown. You know, so that game was, I mean, I don't know. The NFC West had a lot going on in the last week of the season, just doing things unheard of with backup quarterbacks.
We see crazy shit. We always, as you know, man, you always see crazy shit going on the last weekend in the NFL, dog.
That's facts.
Moving right along, man. Let's go ahead and go to SoFi. Let's go to Los Angeles, California, where the Kansas City Chiefs went to SoFi face off against the LA Chargers. Now, I know the score is low as hell. The score is low, but we got to realize the Kansas City Chiefs pretty much sat down the entire team.
Yeah.
They basically sat down. They started Blaine Gabbert at quarterback. We had Blaine Gabbert sighting, goddamn. You know what I mean? So went in there and they barely pulled it off, 13-12 on a game that I'm so happy that I wasn't at, because I know that crowd, I'd be like, what the hell? It is what it is. And mercifully, the Chargers season comes to an end.
Yeah, I mean, they I'm sure they was happy when that clock hit 000. Let's get the fuck out of here, because this season has been garbage. I mean, they fired their coach mid-season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that goes to show you just how much, how you know what they've been going through as a team. But like you said, the Patrick Mahomes Chiefs, the Travis Kelce-less Chiefs, the everything, everybody. But I mean, P. Ryan played. He had 21 attempts, 76 yards. Blaine Gabbert, 15 to 30, 154 yards, no interceptions. That's pretty much it for them. And on the other side, pause. Their quarterback, 28 to 47 for the Chargers. 28 to 47, 258. He had an okay day, no touchdowns. He also another one. He ran the ball 13 times, 77 yards. Austin Eckler, you let a dude named Stick outrush you. Easton Stick. That's his name. I still can't believe his parents' name.
You can't make that up, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, the Chiefs, they in there, pause, as far as the playoffs go. So of course they're gonna, because they expected magic to come, pause, from Patrick Mahomes. But Mahomes is, he's Mahomes. So I mean, why wouldn't you expect it? So we're gonna see what he do, what he got playing.
We'll see what happens, dog. We're gonna talk about that real quickly in one moment. We got one last game to go over. The AFC South. AFC East. It was this right here was the AFC East. Basically, pretty much this right here was the AFC East championship game. The Buffalo Bills went down to Miami, and Josh went down there with his boys. Very entertaining game, and they pulled out 21-14. Surprisingly, both teams were in the playoffs. Entertaining game, but we shall see what happens. But the Dolphins are fake. They got a lot of injuries though. They got a lot of injuries going on, but they got time to heal it up. But 21-14, man.
Yeah, no, I mean they got time, but they ain't got that much damn time. I mean, Tyreek Hill is pretty much limping into the playoffs.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what they really didn't want. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't want that because you need that speed for these playoffs. But yeah, man, my boy, man, Josh Allen. For those that don't know, when it comes down to the playoffs, whenever the Ravens play, if the Ravens don't make it, that's who I go for is the Bills, man. My man Josh Allen. 30 of 38, 359, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks, 101.6. He's been playing lights out, man. He just been focused. The Bills been focused as a whole. Josh also ran it 15 times for 67 yards. A lot of rushing attempts by quarterbacks this last week. That goes to show you just how much them teams wanted to win that last game. But this game was for the championship, so I get it. Josh was going to do everything. But Shakir had 6 receptions for 105 yards. Stephon Diggs 7 for 87. Knox had a touchdown. Really haven't been hearing that a lot. But on the other side, Dolphins, Tua another one, man. He's hurting. Tua hurting. He's not really healthy. He pretty much another one limping into the playoffs. 17 to 27, 173, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. A-Chain had 56 yards in the touchdown. And Tyreek Hill, 7 receptions for 82 yards. That's it. And the touchdown. So there's really not no dangerous teams in the playoffs except the number 1 seeds, if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, there's going to be total parity in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially this weekend, bro.
There's really no – this is anybody – now, I will say the Bills are one team that I would be like, watch them. Watch them. Because I really think they about to skull drag, the Steelers, bro. I really think they're going to do them bad. You know what I'm saying? But, the Bills did it, man. AFC East champions. Do
you think the Ravens want to see the Bills in the playoffs?
I don't know, but I would love to see the Bills in playoffs. I would love to see the Bills. Everybody really wants to play the Browns because of the whole.
No, I'm saying, like, do you think the Ravens want to play them?
Do you think we want to play them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck who we play. Listen to Roquan, especially listening to Roquan. It is what it is. What do you say? Chest out, chin up. Like, we don't give a damn who it is, but you got to come through the bank. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter, bro. Like, we don't really give a fuck who comes through here. Like, we ready to play and punch somebody in the mouth, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right. We building over here. The Texans are a hot team too, but I don't really think they not. It's not like somebody sitting back trembling, scared to play them in the playoffs, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's not really no really dangerous teams, in wild card weekend, except for if I had to pick one, I would say the Bills. You know,
Hold that thought, because guess what? It's about to be rapid fire, man. Let's go and talk about these wild card games coming up this weekend, man. We're gonna start off with the team we just talked about, man. The Browns heading down to NRG Stadium down in Houston, Texas, to face off against the Texans, dog. Joe Flacco back in the playoffs. Well, does Flacco still have that magic against a young kid, C.J. Stroud, man? What do you think?
I think this is gonna be a shootout.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know the Browns, you know, they talk about I know the Browns got a great defense, but I really think that Houston crowd is going to be lit. It's going to be crazy. I really think that CJ Stroud is going to show up, and I really think the Browns are going home. And that's not because they're in our division. You know, I'm not biased like that at all. Y'all know me. But I really think I really think Stroud is about to lead these boys to the divisional round and take the Browns out. I mean, send the Browns home. So I'm going with the Texans on this one.
Everything you said, I got you, dog. Like that crowd gonna be rock. That stadium is gonna be raucous.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think like C.J. Stroud's gonna go in that mother, man, handles business. The whole team, Will Anderson, the linebacker, that whole defense.
Yeah.
We gotta realize, man, they're playing an old man of Flacco in the playoffs. Yeah. That whole defense young as fuck.
Yeah.
Speed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm with you, man. Give me the Texans, dog. Give me the Texans, dog. You know what I mean? This is going to be the coldest game of the year right here. The Dolphins are going to the Chiefs. The wind chill, they said wind chill's going to be like negative 21 degrees. You know what I mean? In Kansas City. Cheetahs return to the Arrowhead Stadium.
That's going to be the story of that game.
Yeah. So who you got on that one, bro?
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I really don't see the Dolphins going into Arrowhead and doing nothing with Mahomes and them. You know, and Mahomes and them are going to have. Oh, look at Maryland beat Michigan. I'm shocked. Dolphins going into Arrowhead, and the Chiefs. You know, they going to try to act like they don't care about the whole Tyreek Hill thing and all that. But it's going to be. I think it's going to be some fire. I think Tyreek there's going to be some words exchanged and on the field. You know, when they. Some extracurricular activities after the play, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But I think it's going to be an exciting game. But I don't see the Dolphins doing nothing with the Chiefs. So I'm going with the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah. That's KC. Tua is not that good. Yeah, I just feel like Tua gonna crumble. I feel like he's gonna fold. And like I said, Tua is limping into the playoffs just like Tyreek is. You know what I'm saying? I like McDaniel. Don't get me wrong. He's a great coach. But the Dolphins just don't look right, man. The Chiefs don't look right either.
That's what I'm about to say. Same damn thing, bro.
Yeah, but at the same time,
she's looking good right now.
This is still Patrick Mahomes, and this is still the playoffs, and it's still an Arrowhead. So I mean, I'm mainly only giving them this game because of them being at home and that crowd and all of that. But I really think the Chiefs and the receivers are going to finally put some gloves on and catch the ball. So I mean, and I'm not saying the Chiefs going to blow the Dolphins out.
What receivers? That's my cool. What receivers?
The receiver. I get it. I'm just saying the ones that they do have. I feel like they're going to step in there and do what they got to do. I feel like the Chiefs are going to do just enough to win. I'm not giving them that much credit, but I think they're going to do just enough to win at home. And I'm going to give it a score of like 17-14, something like that. It ain't even going to be no high-scoring game.
I mean, I got the Dolphins, bro. I think the Dolphins are going to run Moser and A-Chin down their throat, pause. I think it's going to be a running game. And I think Chiefs going to score a touchdown. I think this is the Dolphins' year, bro. And I think that...
You think Dolphins' year?
Not to win the whole thing. Not to win the whole thing. Hell no. Oh yeah, Dolphins gonna be the goddamn Ravens, nigga. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like I'm saying they're not gonna choke. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like they've been like with previous. I think you know what I'm saying. Their head coach Mike McDonald, man, like he gonna have them boys lined up to do their thing, and I'm not believing in Chiefs, dog. I'm telling you, dog. I'm not believing in Chiefs this year.
I feel you, bro. I just can't. I mean, as much as I can't stand the motherfucker, man. I respect him just like I can't stand Steph, but I respect him too. And I just can't. I can't go against Mahomes at home, man. I can't. So I got to go with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's
we gonna see though. It's gonna be a
we
good
gonna see. It's gonna be an entertaining ass game. For one,
over
I'm
under.
gonna see how they play in the elements.
The
Negative 25 wind chill.
Yeah, that over under. That's what I'm saying too. That's another thing you got to think about. The Dolphins coming from Miami into that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that's gonna be tough for them. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs, they know about that type of weather. This ain't Miami, Florida, bro. But we gonna see. We gonna see. The over under is 43.5. I don't even think they're gonna meet that.
Oh yeah, give me the under on that though.
Yeah, the under big time.
Yeah,
way under.
Give me the under on that, dog. Real talk, man. Let's go ahead and go, man, to Buffalo, man, where the Steelers are. We talk about. Well, you said it. Mason Rudolph and the Steelers. Mason Rudolph and the Steelers, mind you. Going to Buffalo, play the Bills. Josh is red hot right now, dog.
Listen, this game is at 1 o'clock for a reason. They already know it's about to happen. They know it's about to happen. Over under 35.5. Yeah, I can see that, but more on the Bills side than anything. But yeah, I've said this throughout this whole episode. They're gonna skull drag the Steelers, bro. I think they're gonna do them real bad. So I'm going with the Bills.
How much how you think they're gonna blow Steelers out, bro?
I think they're gonna beat the shit out of the Steelers, bro. I really do. I think they're going to first. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to get Mason Rudolph very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. And they in upstate New York, it's going to be cold, but that's not nothing. The Steelers they used to that, so I don't think the cold is going to be a problem. But I feel like they're going to get a lot of pressure on Rudolph, and Josh Allen is going to snap. I think they're going to go off, bro. No TJ Watt. Yeah, they're going to beat the shit out of the Steelers, bro.
Everything you say, ditto, nigga. Ditto.
Yeah. It's going to be bad. I really think it's going to be bad.
Ditto, man. Let's go ahead and go, man, to Jerry World, man. Let's go down to Dallas, Texas, man, where the red hot Jordan Love and the Packers are going to face off against Dak and the Cowboys, dog. Dak and the Cowboys. So, to me, it's a toss-up, man. Like, I don't know, bro. All right. Jordan Love is doing some great things, man. But the thing about it, can he pick apart that defense of the Cowboys? You don't think so?
Nah.
Yeah.
Over under.
You got the Cowboys.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys. Over under is 50.5. So they feel like that. Vegas feel like it's about to be a shootout. So, and it very much could be. I don't really think the defense is going to matter in this game. I don't think it's going to be a defensive game at all. But I feel like the Cowboys are going to do just enough defensively to win this game. In Jerry's world, that crowd going to be crazy. Sold out, I'm sure, like it always is. And Dak going to show up, bro. Dak got to show up. He better show up.
He has to.
He better show up, bro, because I've been really tooting that dude horn paws like for the last couple of weeks. You know, he better not go in here and lose in the first round, bro. You better not. At home, too, against Jordan Love and the Packers. Don't get me, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but this is Jordan Love and the Packers. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all got to win this game. So I'm going with the Cowboys with a score like 30-20 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 30-20.
Bro.
35-20.
two things I keep thinking about, man, is Mike McCarthy as a head coach and Dak, and these pivotal situations always be Dak and dog. I think Jordan Love's gonna go there now. Now I know I see what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, dog. Dak has a lot to prove, but so is Jordan Love. So give me. I'm going to Packers, man. I'm going to Packers. I'm taking the over, dog.
That's what's
it's
up.
gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think, dog. I just think that Green Bay's gonna handle their business, dog.
I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna keep it where it's at, man. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, and I just got. I mean, I'm doing this hoping that Dak has a. I mean, everybody know I don't give a damn about no Cowboys. Can't stand the Cowboys, but I like Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? I like good quarterbacks, and he's a good quarterback. He can be a great quarterback when he's not Dak. You know what I'm saying? As long as he on Dak, he good, bro. And he can't Dak, bro. He gotta come with 4 quarters of great football. And I think they're going to do that. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys and hope that they can do this. Because if they don't, Stephen A. is going to be crying the next day.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be crying the next day, and I can't wait to see it. And I'm going to be laughing with him because they deserve it.
We've been over here and said, I got Green Bay till Dallas can show me something. I feel the same way.
I understand that. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. But, I mean, I'm going to go with the Cowboys, though.
Yeah. Now, this right here is going to be the game of the weekend, in my opinion, man. The Los Angeles Rams are going to Detroit. Detroit Lions to face off against the Detroit Lions, and well, of course, Detroit Lions. Now the storyline is this: you got Matt Stafford playing against his former team, and Goff playing against his former team. Dog. In a Rockets 8:00 kickoff, nighttime game, bro. Who you got in this one, man?
I don't know, man. This was the one that really, like, I don't know. Like, the over-under is 51.5. Like, that's higher than the Cowboys and the Packers. You know, I mean, it's a point higher, but still, it's like Vegas see something here. Vegas see something. So it's about to be one of those, bro. I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I would love to see part 2. I mean, it's not the same teams. It was the Rams and the Chiefs, but I would love to see a Rams-Chiefs type of thing. But it was just, what was the final score? 51-45?
Yeah, that crazy scoring game. Yeah,
Monday night football game.
Yeah.
I would like to see something like that, bro. To end out the Sunday, you know, to end out the weekend. I mean, I get it Monday night, but to end that Saturday and that Sunday, to end it with a bang, bro. I would love to see these two teams like really go at it offensively. And like you said, that's a great segue with the whole Goff and Stafford. So you know, NBC gonna have a time with that.
Oh hell yeah!
But I'm gonna go. I gotta pick one. If I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with the Lions at home. I'm gonna go with the Lions at home. I mean, Dan Campbell really got these boys believing in the impossible and. Being in front of that Detroit crowd, Detroit is going to be rocking. That crowd going to be rocking. I don't think weather is a problem because Detroit plays in a dome, don't they?
Yeah, they're playing inside, bro.
Yeah, so they good, and you ain't got to worry about the elements. You know, Detroit gets cold, but they ain't got to worry about that, so ain't no excuses. So I feel like it's going to be one of those, bro. Now, I'm not saying that the Lions going to beat the shit out of the Rams because the Rams going to show up. You know, they definitely going to show up. And it's going to be a high-scoring game, close game. But I'm going to edge it to the Lions, though.
I get the Lions, dog. I'm like I said all year, man. I'm buying what Matt Campbell's selling, dog.
Yeah.
In Detroit, and we both know, man, Detroit, the fans in the city have waited so long.
Yeah, bro.
For this to happen.
Yeah.
The host of playoff game.
Yeah.
In prime time and shit. And their team is won the division.
Yeah.
With a head coach, Dan Campbell, man, he matches the city. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's in, you know what I'm saying, in the win and all that good stuff, bro. So like, I mean, the Rams, they got that offense and everything, but like the environment, atmosphere, man.
So good. They love this team so much that I can honestly believe that I could say this. I could say that if the Lions, just to say if the Lions were to lose this game, but they lost it. They lost it because the Rams won it at the last, because the Rams won it. Like they beat them, but they didn't beat the shit out of them. Like they won the game because they won the game like by 3 points or something like that on a long field goal or something like that. The Lions fans would be like, bro, we got that. That was like a Super Bowl for us.
Yeah, they'd be gracious.
Yeah, they would be
great. They would still be excited.
Right. So I mean, but I don't see it happening. I don't
see it happening either, dog. Man, I got the Lions. Got the Lions this bitch, dog. Yeah, real talk, man.
They going to the second round. So yeah, that's who I got, the Lions.
Yeah. Last but not least, man, we got the Eagles going down to the Buccaneers. This game will be televised on the reactions and the all that good stuff will be on the Mancave Gameday streaming. We're gonna be doing the reacting to the Eagles at the Buccaneers. Eagles limping to the playoffs, losing 4 of their last 5. But it's the Buccaneers won division in a sorry division. It is what it is. But that stadium, I've always said it, man. Ever since Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Derek Brooks, McFarland, that defense, ever since them days, that stadium has always been something by the stadium in the playoffs, dog.
All-star,
all that, man. You know what I'm saying? The swashbucklers, man. With that being said, it's gonna be interesting offseason for the Eagles because I got them losing on Monday night, dog.
Yeah, I can understand that, but like I said, man, I don't know. I feel like the Eagles got a point to prove. They pissed off. They limping into these playoffs. That's true. But I got AJ Brown and those boys showing up, and I hate to do it, man, because that's my man. That's my man Baker, man. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man. I got them edging this game. Over under is 43.5. I can see that. I can see this game being like 24-21 Eagles. And it could be the other way, 24-21 Bucks, but I'm gonna edge it to the Eagles.
Got Eagles playing. Yeah. I got the Bucks, bro. I got the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? That, and like I said, like the Eagles, they don't look. And I get it. Anything can happen. But every other weekend, any weekend, something can happen, dog. But Eagles, they don't look like Eagles that came into this season, bro. Yeah. And I think Buccaneers got something to prove, man. Real talk. Baker Mayfield, especially Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
got something to prove.
Yo, he definitely got something to prove because he's playing for a future.
Exactly.
But Jalen Hurts, I feel like he's going to be the one. He's going to lead them to this victory. He has to. Even with the bum finger, I feel like he's going to lead them to this victory. Him and AJ, I think they're going to. So we're going to see, man. But that's why I'm going to edge it to the Eagles.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be an exciting weekend nonetheless, bro.
Yeah, most
it's going to be an exciting ass weekend, man. I can't wait, to see what happens. And everybody watching right now, please check us out on Monday night. Like I said, Mancave Gameday stream. We will be doing the reactions of the Eagles at the Buccaneer game. So come by, chill out with us. With that being said, CJ, the regular season's over, bro. Can you believe it?
Yeah, man. I hate it. I hate it. I really hate it bad. I hate it with a passion, but the football, NFL is the only sport in the world that has under 30 games played. So, I mean, it's only 21 weeks of football. 21. Yeah, so, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, CJ and DEBOE, what kind of games y'all like to All right, DEBOE, let's get out of here, bro.
We go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
That last comment's going to be stricken from the record.
Yep.
Hey, man, thank y'all for coming by to Real Rough. See, here's the thing about it, though, what Dre just did. Okay, hey, he doing a lot this weekend. Watch out, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say.
I ain't fucking with Dre, bro.
Hell nah, man. Hey, love you, CJ, man. Love all you cave diggers, man. Thank y'all for coming by for another episode of Running Back. And we'll see y'all on this upcoming Monday for Monday Night Football. the Eagles and the Buccaneers. I think Ralph might be doing 3 and out tomorrow. If he does, come by tomorrow and see what Ralph talks about with the college football playoffs, the college football championship game, and definitely something about Nick Saban. That being said, y'all, thank everybody for coming through to Running Back right here on Mancave Gameday streaming. And we'll holler y'all later on, man. Y'all take care.
Peace, y'all.
Peace out.